3, 2, 1, and defending my honor at 1:40 in the morning. The fact that I have to do this right now is absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting so much hate on the internet right now. I feel like Kim Kardashian without pants on, and my child is somehow drowning in the bathtub behind me. But honestly, I didn't make a video explaining everything because I really didn't think that everybody was going to bug out like this. So basically, let's take it back 2.5, almost 3 years ago. I'm going to say actually 3 years ago to March, so let's go back 1 month. Anyway, so what happened was originally, obviously, Marissa and I started Lesbian Talk together. We were 50-50. We created an LLC. In our LLC book, it was basically that at terms of dissolution, what we would be doing is we'd be splitting everything. I'd go my way, she'd go her way, this and that. We break up. And what happens? Well, at first we thought, okay, maybe we'll be able to collab together. Maybe we'll be able to somehow figure out how this is going to work. Didn't really work that well. When I started dating Kristen, things got a little hairy. Basically what happened was Marissa changed the password to Lesbian Talk. So there I was, and I was like, shit. Okay, what do I do? Trying to get password back. Didn't work. Basically tried for about 2 years. Said, you know, you're also violating our contract. You know, I could sue you. Didn't really want to say or do something like that. Didn't think that that was going to have to be said. It's a little ridiculous. And she completely ignored me. You see all the shit out on the internet saying, oh, remember that time I got sued? Yeah, me neither. Oh, Heather's fat. Oh, this and that. Like, literally, oh, that rhymed. Great. I'm not somebody who is gonna continue to pester someone if they don't want to.
Love you.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
I'm not gonna pester somebody to do something that they don't want to do if they feel like they have good reason for it. So I basically said, all right, I guess I kind of got to get my shit in check, get my priorities back in line, and that's what I did. I started my whole recovery plan and try to get my head back into work, figure out what I was going to do. Did I want to continue to do YouTube? Decided, okay, I do want to. What do I do, though? Guess I'm going to have to start from scratch. It's basically what I did. I started LezGetIt with Heather. I put out videos for a few months. I think I put out videos from June to, I think, December, November. And all of a sudden I was like, the videos I'm putting out are me drinking and me partying, and one, I'm in recovery. I shouldn't be out all the time. I shouldn't be drinking this much either. And this doesn't really set the greatest example. Like, I kind of felt like a piece of shit. So I stopped posting videos. I said, okay, maybe I'm not as far into recovery as I thought I was. So that's exactly what happened. I didn't realize what it was like to be sober, relapsed, tried to get all my shit under control, literally just holding Chris and I together by like a fucking thread. I was taking care of my dogs, just trying to get my stuff back together with work, and just basically learn how to live my life again like a normal human being. For everybody who's giving me hate and saying, oh, well, you know, I chose to be a drug addict and all this, addiction is very serious. I mean, yes, at the end of the day, you do make a choice to either do drugs or be an alcoholic, because you pick up that hand and you drink, or you know, go and you reach for that drug and you do it. And that's what happens. And it sucks. And you know what? A lot of people look at it as a disease, and I definitely do. You know, it runs in my family, and it sucks. Anyway, to just kind of clear all this up, I feel like an asshole. I'm like sitting here fucking crying over people hating on me. Like, that's not me. Anybody who wants to unsubscribe from my new channel, go right ahead and unsubscribe. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, you know what, I'm really sorry, but I'm sorry that we have to part ways, and that's all I really have to say. No hard feelings. Basically, what Marissa and I are doing is we came up with an agreement about 3 or 4 weeks ago, because I wanted access back to you guys. I wanted to be able to reach out to everybody. You know, I felt like I was getting all this stuff on Tumblr and on all my other social media platforms saying, when are you coming back to YouTube? You just left. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've been here and I've been making videos and no one even knows that I fucking exist. And it sucks. I wanted to, reach back out to, the 70,000 subscribers that were on Lesbian Talk when I got shut out. Like, it really sucked. I wanted to be able to connect with everybody again, and I thought, okay, I'm finally in the right stage of my life to be able to do that. So we came up with an idea where instead of, us going into some crazy, arbitration and actual, custody battle for, a YouTube channel, which is insane, we thought, okay, how can we make this work? So we came up with a plan that's 50-50. What was originally in our contracts, which was we would split and go our separate ways. She would make a new channel, I'd make a new channel. Lesbian Talk will be something of the past, just like our relationship. So that's kind of what's happening. I wasn't expecting to get all this hate. I didn't actually even get to really share my side. This is something that Marissa and I both agreed to. Her girlfriend contacted my girlfriend, and the four of us came to this agreement together that she would take Lesbian TV, which is another channel that we'd created together when we first created Lesbian Talk, because I wanted to make different content that was something similar to a web series, and that's what I was going to do with that channel. Never ended up happening, and I think it just kind of sat stagnant for a while. And Marissa said, hey, I don't want to start over. I want Lesbian TV. So I said, sure, take it. It's fine with me. I don't want Lesbian Talk. It's not a part of my life anymore. But at the same time, what's fair is fair. I've been shut out of something for 2.5, 3 years, and I thought that I was just following exactly what our original agreement was. So,
and what everybody else wanted you to do.
And what everybody else, wanted me to do, because nobody knows that I'm here anymore making videos. So I was just trying to use 50% of what's mine. I'm not taking over her channel in any way. I'm keeping LezGetIt. This has been a labor of love to start something from the ground up, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So like I said, if nobody wants to stay subscribed here, I'm sorry, no hard feelings, but this is basically where I've been, and I'm sorry that I didn't post a video like this on Lesbian Talk, kind of just letting everybody know exactly my side and what's happening. I'm not stealing anything. I'm not a thief. I'm also no longer a drug addict. I don't really know what else to say. I'm also not a hater, so it is what it is. And this is my heartfelt apology to all you. I'm sorry if I fucked up some shit. I didn't mean to. And I'll be here, and Marissa will be on her new channel, Marissa Farina TV. And that's that. So I think that's basically all I have to say. Hope you guys have a great night. At 1:50 in the morning now, I'm going to try and go to sleep, even though it actually does. It sucks, thinking that, what I've always gotten from the internet was a lot of positive feedback, and I kind of thought that that's what this was going to be. People being like, oh, wow, you still fucking exist. Like, oh, great. Like, cool. Separation of church and state, separate but equal. Guess not. It's all good. That's that. See you guys on Sunday.